So I think now I try to become more of an inclusive designer. So thinking not just about the physical, but also the physiological and the psychological, so the cognitive and the sensory. And when I'm thinking about the senses, I'm thinking about 9 senses, so not just the 5 senses we used to think about with our 5 sense receptors, but also thinking about the vestibular sense, and my sense of balance is completely gone, so thinking about that. Proprioception, so awareness to space around. Thermoception, I've been through the menopause, a lot of women have been through the menopause, thinking about that in design as well. And then your interoception, your thought process, and thinking about accessibility, this idea of can I, and liminality, do I want to, because not everyone wants to. So trying to make spaces, places, and the whole environment as inclusive as possible and as regenerative as possible.
So a really good place to start when considering equality, diversity and inclusion in anything that you might be doing in the design process is to self-reflect and really consider any limitations to your knowledge or any potential unconscious biases you might have. Particularly when you're thinking about marginalised groups, such as people who might be physically disabled by the built environment. The disabled community are the world's largest intersectional minority, and so it's really important to remember here that disability rights are in fact human rights. So when you're doing any design, it's a really great question to ask yourself is this design merely minimally compliant, or does it go beyond and respect and support the right to choice, independence and dignity of anyone who might be using that place or space?
I think for me, a truly inclusive space is a space that sort of fulfills the needs no matter what someone's going through day to day. So if they're having a bit of a rough patch or they need to feel supported, that the space works hard enough to kind of get them through.
So by designing with EDI in mind, you can help create spaces that have people's physical and mental well-being focused at the centre. This can help reduce stress and burnout and improve productivity, and it also encourages people to use the space, so that can help build their social networks and local communities, and then overall improve their quality of life.